I just want you to know, I recorded this entire video, but my recording device wasn't connected to the microphone, so now I'm recording the whole thing again. Anyway, we're back. Two things. One, I'm tanned. I just went away. The other thing, look at my hair. I got highlights. You can't really see on this camera, but I promise it's there. I feel like that one YouTuber that did a hair reveal and did the shh, and it was just like the same. But I promise it's not the same. Like in person, you can see. I promise. Please. Let me do a side profile reveal. Can you see it or no? I can't tell. Also, this video was about the overwhelming problem with concerts because there's so many problems with them, and I have like 10 things I want to talk about. So the overwhelming problem with concerts, I know ball. I've been to a few concerts. I've been to Katy Perry, Beyonce, The Weeknd, Bruno Mars, Billie Eilish, and hopefully soon Charli XCX because she announced her tour, and I finna be in the pit. I want to get floor, like. So I've never done general admission floor before. So if anybody has any pointers, please let me know. There are so many problems with concerts, especially with hashtag that website that won't be named until absolutely necessary. As I said, I love concerts. I'm fortunate enough that most concerts come to my city. Like I said, it always comes here. It's like a multi-date city. There's always at least 2 days. It's always sold out. And because of that, it's always super expensive, which is not very good. With the demand with concerts comes with a demanding price tag. And let's talk about ticket prices, because what happened to the art of $20 tickets? I remember watching this interview, I think it was Kurt Cobain, who said that his concerts would never be above $20. And you may say, oh, but like inflation, and it's not $20 anymore. Yeah, but $20 in the 90s is like 40 or 50 bucks now. Do you see any tickets going for 40 to 50 bucks? Do you see her anywhere? No. And this is for well-known artists. I mean, you're going to go and say, well, I went to this for $40. Yeah, but like there's only 5 monthly listeners. Obviously, it's $40. Not to hate, because they're doing much better than me, by the way. They're playing venues, I'm not. So not to hate, but I'm talking about well-known artists. You don't see tickets going for 40, 50 bucks. I wish you did, but you don't. And I know like they need to pay for things. They need to pay for a crew and staging and the arena and traveling and everything. But surely we can make it a little cheaper. Phoebe Bridgers just announced $1 tickets for concerts. So obviously, it's possible. What's that saying that's like, if he could, he would? What's that? Whatever. You know what I mean. The other thing that pisses me off is announcing concerts before the album. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. It doesn't piss me off. I've seen a lot of other people get pissed off because of it. And I feel like it started, at least the first time I saw, was when Billie Eilish did her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour. She announced it before the album came out. But the thing about that is I feel like she did that because since her last tour was canceled because of COVID, she wanted the fans who didn't get to go there to buy tickets first. So I understand. Now a lot of artists are doing it. I don't really have a problem personally because when I go see an artist on tour, my rule to myself is I need to at least like or listen to 70% of their discography. But for other people, for casual listeners or like new fans, they need to hear that new music because that depends on if they're going to go or not. And it could be a good or bad thing for artists. I feel like good because maybe their album is bad and people have already locked in their tickets, so they have a sold out tour. Bad because maybe their album is super, super good. It reaches wider audiences and they realize that they should have added more dates, done bigger venues, and now they kind of lost that opportunity unless they can change it. The other thing that annoys me is only touring a few places and calling it a world tour. Harry Styles announced his tour was it a couple months ago? It's already started. And he's doing like 30 dates in New York, 10 in Amsterdam, 30 in London, and like 20 in LA. And that's it. And what happened to doing a world tour? This isn't a Vegas residency. I've been to a Vegas residency, and at least the one I went to it's pretty grand, right? It's a stationary tour, so they can put a bunch of stage and props and everything in it. If you're going on a world tour, people know that you're moving every couple days. And I have not seen many videos of Harry Styles' tour, so I don't know if the production is really big. For anybody that does this sort of thing, why can't you just move? Like, why am I paying for flight, accommodation, and tickets to see you when I could have just paid for tickets and maybe the train downtown? What happened to that? Artists are more fortunate than their fans. They have money. Why am I coming to you? Isn't a tour supposed to be you come to me? Why am I coming to you? Unless you have like some circumstance as an artist that you can't tour, then I get it. But if they're able, why aren't they touring? Why aren't they coming to my city? Why am I coming to you? Don't piss me off. Another thing, pre-sale for fans. Can we implement like a quiz before fans buy tickets? Just like 3 to 5 easy questions, like what was my third album called? Simple stuff just to like deter non-fans. Can we do that or no? Like, if you want your original fans to be at your concert, why can't we do that? Saying, oh, what's my third album called? Oh, what? I don't know. What color hair do I have? Like something like that. Because as soon as there's questions, it'll deter people from even trying. I think it'll allow the real fans to buy tickets. Don't you agree?
Well, yes.
Ticketmaster and resellers are a ginormous problem, especially resellers. But in some places, a law has been passed where tickets that are being resold cannot go above the base price of face value, which is amazing. That is such a huge win. But there are some places who don't have that yet, and I think we need to get wraps on that. Like, let's workshop, let's put this in place, because it's different if you got a ticket and you can't go and you just resell to break even. It's another thing when your job is reselling. First of all, you're nothing but a trashy hoe. Second of all, third of all, you're not a boss, you're a boss, a trashy hoe. There are words I want to say to you right now, but I'm going to say nothing. Let's just be good people, guys. Guys, can we just be good people? Stop reselling tickets. Stop reselling tickets. If you're a casual listener and you're buying tickets, I don't care. Oh, it's free will. I can do whatever I want. I'm helping the artist. I don't care. I think I just saw a video of an artist playing a song from like 10 years ago, and the people in the arena thought it was a new song. And when that happens, red flag immediately. Get out of the venue. This is why we need a few questions to eliminate fake people. Maybe it's too mean. But yeah, I don't know, but that's just my opinion. Venue selection, huge problem with concerts. Huge. Why are we playing theaters of 4,000, 5,000 people when we can easily sell out to date 20,000 capacity arenas? This is another amazing example of how real fans don't get tickets. God forbid I have a job and I work during the day and can't get on pre-sale right away, and then boom, I don't have tickets. Because you're playing a 4,000 capacity theater when you could have been playing an arena. I have stage fright. Why did you get in the music business then if you have stage fright? I have stage fright. I get it. Like, you're nervous. You don't want to like jump right in. Like, okay, like it's fine. I get it. Maybe you played theaters because you didn't know if you could sell out an arena. And it would be more embarrassing, it's true, to have to cancel tours, because that's been a problem. A lot of people have been canceling tours. But there are some people where you clearly can tell that you can play arenas, but you're not. Like, it annoys me so much because I think a lot of newer artists go through the, oh, I'm new, I'm too dainty and frail, I can't play an arena. Get up! Like, just play an arena so we can all see you. Like, that's all we want. Because think about it this way. If you can play arena or stadiums now, maybe your next album cycle flops and then you actually have to play theaters. What then? You're going to say, oh, I never got to play arenas. Yeah, because you played theaters when you should have been playing stadiums. The other thing that pisses me off about venue selection is kind of their stage. If you as an artist have a flat stage with no like going out point, it's just like flat, I'm not going. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars to see you on a flat stage, right? You're like behind a wall. Like, oh, we don't care about what you think. You're only one ticket sale. But you agree, right? If I'm sitting on the floor or at the back of the arena or on the sides, if it's a flat stage, I'm not seeing a thing. If I'm at the back of the floor, I might as well go home. Like, if I'm on the side and I'm looking at you from a 90-degree angle like this, and all I can see is you this way the whole time, not even like this, maybe like even like a this situation where you're looking out this way and I'm sitting over here, I'm going home. Actually, I'm not even buying tickets. I'm at home in bed tucked in. Because can we please be a bit creative with staging? I know it's not a huge problem anymore. A lot of artists are great with their stages, and usually the flat stage was a thing of the 2000s and 2010s, but usually 2000s and 90s. Surely we can have a little bit of an out for a stage. Like a little rectangle is all I ask. That's it. I'm not asking for a ginormous like swirly thing. At least a rectangle that brings you out. Concert etiquette. Let me start by saying I'm tall, so you already know I'm going with this. If I line up for a couple hours for a general admission floor and people are telling me that I shouldn't be at the front, even though I'm the one who lined up that long, we're going to have problems. And this may be controversial, but I'm going to stand where I want to stand. And this is different. If I'm at barricade or close to barricade and there's like one or two people behind me that are super short and I let them in front of me, that's different. That's only one or two people. But I'm not going to line up and put myself at the back purposely because I'm tall. That's not going to happen because the universe balances itself out. I'm tall, I get the advantage at concerts. Short people get the advantage on planes. I don't. I sometimes have had to pay for extra legroom because I just can't bear how little space there are on planes. Short people don't have to do that. So you win some, you lose some. I think it's kind of fair. And I think at concerts it's such a big issue. Like, why is there a tall person there? Buddy, because we want to enjoy the concert just as much as you do. I don't want to sit back at home because I'm so far back watching the artist I paid the same amount of money for and maybe even lined up longer than you did for. I don't know if that's selfish or not. And yes, I want to be empathetic, and I'm like, okay, if there's like a super short person behind me, it's fine, because it didn't make that big of a difference if one or two people go in front of me. But I'm not going to place myself at the back of the floor because I'm tall. Simple as that. Universe balances itself out. Concert guests only being at New York and LA and London. I have so much FOMO. Like, I'm so jealous. I understand that most artists live in those three cities, and that's why they're always showing up. But I'm going to complain about it anyway because I have a mouth so I speak. I have say anything-itis, and I'm going to say, I want guest artists to come to my city. Why can't you come to me? I just want to be appreciated. I see New York get every single guest, LA gets every single guest, London gets every single guest, and my city gets nothing. And we all agree, people outside of LA, New York, and London, we get no guests or super rare, right? Super rare. And I know it's expensive and blah, blah, blah. But like, I just wish guests came to our cities more. Anyway, that's all I have to say about concerts and problems. I just had a lot of things on my mind, so I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah, this video will probably get like 10 views, but it's fine. I'm doing it for me, and that's it. Hopefully by the time I post this video, I have gotten Charli XCX tickets. I hope that your next concert, you get tickets, and I'll see you guys in the next video.